All right, I think we're live. It says we're live.
Says it.
Let me go see if we're really live. You know, the Facebook to Zoom sometimes is a little crazy. Let me see what's happening here. Hey everyone, welcome to this week's show, which is with myself and Amy Hager. Am I saying the last name right?
You are. You're getting better.
I have tons of problems with names, and I've been traumatized
Me too.
by being a school teacher. So there
Yeah.
So welcome everyone. If you're here, please say hello in the comments. We are coming in via Zoom because I want you to properly meet Amy and properly get a feel for why I brought her onto this team and why she's adding her brilliance as we grow and meet entrepreneurs around the world and bring them home to joyful marketing.
Love it. Yeah. Love the round the world thing.
So it's Training Tuesday. I'm Shannon Hernandez, founder of the Confident Expert Program and creator of the Content Personality Wheel. And we are here today to talk about why building a team is your best strategic move now, even if it's scary, even if you feel like, holy shit balls, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't have the money. You've got to get over that hump, and we've got some great stuff for you today. So in just a moment, I'm going to introduce Amy. We're going to have an interview and a training session for our Training Tuesday. This will be the new way that you see lives on Tuesday. We are teaming up as the dynamic duo in this brand, and I'm super, super excited. If you are catching this replay off of Facebook, maybe on my YouTube channel or over on my blog, head on over to Marketing and Selling for Coaches and Consultants. We are here to support you to grow your brand to 15K plus per month consistently while having more time off and more time to do the things you love, because that's why we got in business. So Amy, welcome. So happy to have you here.
Thank you. I'm excited. I'm in the hot seat.
You're in the hot seat, baby. So welcome, Anne. Welcome, Susan. Welcome, yes. Lisa. We're so glad that you are here. Grab your pens and papers, grab your journals. We're going to be dropping some great big old golden nuggets today. And Amy, I first just want to say I am so honored to have you on this team. It is like, finally someone to brainstorm with.
Yeah, no, for those of you that don't know, literally been stalking Shannon on her Facebook page since about 6 years now, I would say. And, you know, Shannon and I met because she used to be the expert in content writing, and I was in the bed and breakfast association industry, and we needed someone to teach the B&B owners how to write content, how to get it out on their website and put it out into the world. And so Shannon and I have known each other a long time. So it's very weird to finally, I guess, be doing this together.
Yeah, Amy made it through a really tough round of interviews. There were 20 some people that applied. I think one or two made it to the very end. So
thanks.
So Amy, we're here today to talk about building a team, and that's really one of your expertise. You have many of them, which is why we've chosen you to partner with us as we grow this brand. So what is it about building a team now that is so important for coaches and consultants to grasp?
You know, I think you can't do it on your own, right? Being a solo entrepreneur is such a rewarding experience and such a great journey, but there's a time where you're going to need help. You're going to need that VA. You're going to need someone to do your social media or at least update your website, do your billing. There just is going to come a time when there is not enough time in the day. And, you know, we just went through the Joyful Marketing, Joyful Money Retreat last week. And, you know, part of the thing that I really realized, and it hit home for me, is we don't have to do the things we don't love to do as business owners. And I thought differently sometimes. I have to do these things. It's my business. I'm taking ownership of this thing that I started. Not true. Not true at all. And so I think just realizing that you don't have to do it alone. You're not alone. And there's a lot of us out here with you to provide you the support, but then there's also people to support you in your business who are expertise in those things. You can't be an expert in it all.
No, you cannot be an expert in it all. And if you're joining us, please say hello. I'm monitoring the comments here on the other monitor. And if you're catching the replay, it's #replay. So Amy, one of the things that we hear a lot, and I know I certainly went through this, and every time, to a degree, I think it gets easier. But I mean, even like giving over brainstorming calls to you and giving sales to you, like there is a time as a business owner that if you're going to grow into the 15K plus per month, and you want to have that kind of income and you want to have that kind of impact, you have to give up control.
Right.
And we hear this a lot, especially in the Confident Expert program. And when we're talking to people and brainstorming with them in these brainstorming sessions that you're holding, we hear this, like, I either don't know how to give up control, or I'm really freaking scared to give up the control. What can I do to get over this hump?
Exactly. Exactly. And it's a big hump to get over, but really on the other side, so much better.
Yeah.
So much better.
Yeah. So what is like one thing somebody can do to get over that hump? Because there's a lot of people in that, they're right here. Like if this is the mountain, they're like about right here, the top is here. And as soon as they give up the control, they're here. And then it's like, woo, we're going on a ride of income.
Downhill. Yes.
That was fun, actually.
That is kind of fun when you think about it. You know, one of the people that I'm working with right now, again, kind of like you, I've known them forever. They're in their 3rd year of business, and literally no marketing. Zero. Has a website, but oh geez, it's not good. And he's been getting business off of his great work ethic and his referral business. And people just kind of come in and refer him every once in a while. Maybe he'll answer to a proposal. And it's gotten to the point though, where this guy was missing weekends with his kids, taking red-eye flights from client site to client site to client site. And he wanted to add more consultants to his team. That's hard when you've sold your business based off of your fabulous reputation and your theory. Yep. So he has worked really hard in the first 6 months of this year to find people to partner with that believe in the same theory as he does. It actually wasn't hard. I will actually take that back. It wasn't hard for him to find. He knew these people. He already knew them. They're already in the industry. They're usually a part of our circles, right? Yeah. And really, once he's been able to bring them in, the key was introducing them as experts as well. He's not the only expert. He is not the only fish in the pond, but working collaboratively together, you are going to get a better product because of the team. And that's a really great position to be in when you're positioning your business. It's a team. There's some wonderful theories that as the owner and as the starter of your business that you have, right? Yeah. But being able to find that collaborative team to work together to do the things that you can't do anymore because you don't have the time, your business is too big. But even as simple as finding that VA, to that virtual assistant. My husband didn't know what that was the other day, and my sister's a virtual assistant.
No, it's like
right over his head.
It's our own.
They're amazing people and a great tool to have in your tool belt, right, Shannon?
Yeah, I have like 2 virtual assistants. I have had them since before I had clients. That is so key that we need everyone to understand. If you wait to add the team until you actually need it or have the money for it, you are building you are building a hole. You are building a hole. And so one of the things that we teach in the Confident Expert program is actually the profit first structure, and understanding that if you have your money right and you are putting aside, 30% of every sale into your team bucket, you already have the money for team.
Right.
This is the essence of why we help people understand business cash flow, business income, and why when you're ready to grow, which should be now for everyone sitting in this group,
Yes.
why you would be a business owner if you're not ready to grow, right?
Right.
When you're ready to grow as a coach and consultant, you are hiring now. You're hiring now. And so let's talk about, what do you think is the first, like a coach or consultant, they have clients, they have income. Maybe they have a virtual assistant, maybe they don't. Maybe it's someone they use for one-off tasks, but they're not building like that team culture that this brand is really proud to have, that team culture. What do you suggest is their first hire or second hire if they have a virtual assistant?
I would really go with that like-minded collaborativeness. And so if it is, and you have to also go with what you don't like doing. If you are not a fan of pulling together a newsletter, if you're not a fan of posting on social media or updating your website or executing the marketing with the great content that you're putting together, if you don't love doing billing, Shannon was telling me how she did all of her math for the end of the quarter. And I'm like, oh, I got to do that tomorrow. The one thing I hate is paying my taxes. And so I have to have someone do that now because I would dread it. I would put it off. And I almost missed my first tax deadline as a business owner. And so it's really finding what the right fit is for you. I don't think it's one answer for the entire universe, right, Shannon?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're watching this and you're like, wow, I want to think about growing. I'm ready to get this first hire now, but I don't know who it is. The good news is Amy is your joyful marketing specialist. And she has put her link at the top of this video post. And she is scheduling creative brainstorming sessions with members of this community, people who are interested in breaking the 10K and 15K months, who are not currently enrolled in our programming. And she's ready to help you really get creative with what's the business you have now? Where do you want it to grow? Not go, but grow. And what needs to happen in the marketing, maybe in the messaging, maybe in the clientele, but especially in the team and the structure to help you get it right. As I say, you got to get it right and get it tight because that's when the growth happens. Yeah.
You sure you're not a workout instructor as well, Shannon?
Well, it might be. I've been running and all kinds of things lately. Lunges, squats, all the stuff that makes you not be able to walk the next day. So we're going to play a game with our audience. All right.
Okay.
Hey, Nancy, welcome. Hey, Susie. And Gail's here. Welcome, Gail.
Yay.
Audience, we're going to play a game. I'm going to name a task, and you're going to tell us if it's a $10 task or a $1,000 task or a $10,000 task. Okay. And the essence of this game is that as CEOs who want to grow their business, we have to be spending time in the $1,000 and $10,000 tasks. Okay. Because that means, well, I can't say anymore or I'm going to give it away.
I was going to say.
Here we go. Everyone ready? Get your fingers ready. Here we go. So scheduling social media. Do we think it's a $10 task, a $1,000 task, or a $10,000 task? And what we mean by that is like, you only have so much time in a day, and you as the CEO and the marketing and sales department, because most of us have not outsourced that yet. Okay. You need to be spending time on the things that are bringing you money, which means sales. So scheduling social media. Amy, what do you think it is? 10,000 or 10,000?
$10.
You and Susie are right. It's a $10 task. All right. So listen up. If you are scheduling your social media, you are losing money. potentially $9,990 an hour. Hello. That should be a wake-up call for people. All right, here's some other $10 tasks. You ready? So if you're out there thinking, I don't know who I need to hire, just write this down. Customer service, handling customer service. I can't log in. I can't work the calendar. I don't know how, like all the appointments are full, all of that. All right. Bookkeeping. No, $10 task. Scheduling your newsletters. Amy hit on that one earlier. Okay. Invoicing your clients, billing and invoicing. Somebody else can be doing that while you're creating money. Checking your email, managing your inbox. Oh my God. Okay. These are also the very things that usually drain us as the creative visionaries and thinkers in our business, right? These are the things that do that. Okay, everyone, we're ready to do another one. Do you think this is a $1,000 task or a $10,000 task? Teaching a workshop or a webinar. A $1,000 task or $10,000 task? Let's give them a moment to think about that.
I'm checking the feed as well with you. So
teaching a workshop, teaching a webinar, $1,000 task or $10,000 task. We moved off the $10 task because we don't got time to talk about that. Okay. All right. Lisa says that's a $10K task. Lisa is right. Congratulations, Lisa. So it's a $10,000 task because this is a business model, and Amy and I will be talking over the next few weeks about business models. But when you teach a workshop or a webinar, you are reaching many people at one time. So if you're priced right in your services and your coaching and your consulting and your programming, and you learn how to market and get people to the workshop, and then you sell from the workshop or the webinar or the training, you have the potential to make tens of thousands of dollars in that hour each day or however long you're teaching the thing. All right. So Amy, I forgot to ask you, did you think it was 1,000 or 10,000?
I mean, I definitely thought it was a $10. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so Sarah and Ann and Nancy, you need to think bigger because you said 1,000. Let's go over some more $10,000 tasks. Creating new programs and products, $10,000 task.
Yes.
CEOs and visionaries do that. Public speaking, because you're talking to many people at one time, right? $10,000 task. Networking, outreach, building the relationships with past clients. You and I have been talking about that quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've gone from $10 to $10,000. There's one category left I want to hit, $1,000 tasks. Okay, what do you guys think is in a $1,000 task? This is a CEO task. This is a marketing and sales and visionary task. Amy, what do you think while they're thinking on it? What do you think's in a $1,000 task?
I would say, especially if writing is your content personality, putting together content and putting together, you know, maybe it's that teaser, that downloadable thing that's on your website, that sneaker product. Yeah. I would say something there.
Okay, yeah. So writing sales copy or videos that get transcribed or however we're going to do that. Sales copy. Sales conversations. They go in a $1,000 task, even though you might make multiple thousands based on what you sell. But they go in a $1,000 task because it's one-to-one. It's not one-to-many like the webinars or the workshops, right? So still great. The other thing, let's see if Amy knows, she should know what this is. Amy, you know about CEO Weeks in the Confident Expert program?
CEO Weeks, yes.
Okay, so CEO Weeks are the week that all of us commit to not doing anything except these $10,000 and $1,000 tasks. Your CEO week, your CEO dates, your coffee dates with your business.
Oh, yeah.
all the things that we talk about in the program is a $1,000 task because it's strategic planning.
Yep.
And you can't be planning if you are in reactive mode all the time.
Right.
Right. So, all right. So I think we have an understanding of $10 task.
I think we got there.
Versus $1,000 task versus $10,000 tasks. Okay. So Amy, what do we want to leave our people with in terms of how they can get support from you if they're ready to like grow their business?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. And two, why is now the time to do the team? That, I think those are two things that you're brilliant.
Well, to make it easy, I did just redrop my link in the chat, so that way you all have it. And please feel free to schedule some time with me. I would love to brainstorm some more on this. And just like I said, it's personal. It's not going to be easy, cookie cutter. What works for Shannon, what works for me, might not work for you. Mm-hmm. And so I think the reason why the time is now is because if you don't free up that space in your very smart, strategic CEO mind to continue to grow your business, to continue to get your products out there, to get your service out there, to provide that amazing service that you provide to your clients, if you don't have the space to do that and your mind is cluttered because you need to pay your bills and you need to respond back to so-and-so's email and you didn't do it last week and holy cow, now you're not going to do it this week. I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. Yeah, that's such a good feeling, or not a good feeling. And it's so many of us struggle with it. Yeah. So stop riding the struggle bus. Get off that struggle bus. And let's talk a little bit about it, and let's figure out what is the next best step for you so that you can be the strategic minded person that you need to be to run your business.
Beautiful. Thank you, Amy. I'm so excited to have a partner in crime with me now on Tuesdays.
Look out.
Look out, y'all. It's going on. And listen, we also want to know topics that you guys would like us to cover.
Yes.
Right? So we're going to meet after this live and brainstorm some topics and do some polls and things like that. But we also want to know, what are you struggling with to get to those 10K and 15K months? And you got to be specific here, because saying marketing is not helpful. But this is the key. This is the takeaway. If you can't get specific, it's okay. You don't know what you don't know. You need to get on the calendar with Amy, your joyful marketing strategist. Specialist and strategist. He can help you determine what is the next best step, because we oftentimes can't see it when we're in it.
Yeah. And I think that's some of the best advice that I've ever received as a business owner, and as, doing this on my own and going out. And even when I was executive director of the Bed and Breakfast Association, you as a CEO can't always see what your biggest struggle is, but having a conversation collaboratively with someone who can help you see those is an amazing experience. Yeah.
Amy, welcome aboard to
Thank you.
The M. Shannon Hernandez brand. We are doing it. I am so happy to have you on my side.
Thanks.
And everyone, we will see you all soon in the Facebook group. Adios.
Bye.